Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. This video is save as much money as you can now. 10 reasons why. Okay, one of my customers worked for FEMA, and she would actually drive to disaster areas, and one of the things she would make was beans, and I got her recipe. So I want to give it to you guys. Here's the beans. So, let's see, let me get the exact recipe. Okay, I just made 1 cup because I just wanted to make enough for a couple days. 1 cup pinto beans. And so what I did was I washed those good with water, and then, so in the morning I got up, I covered the pinto beans with water and left them there all day. Then I rinsed the beans good, covered with water. 1 cup pinto beans, onions, I just used dry garlic, water, salt and pepper, and 1 tablespoon olive oil. So my customer would drive to these disaster areas and make this for the people. And so when she got home, she said to her husband, "What do you want for dinner?" And he said, "I think I want some beans and cornbread." But they're fine with crackers. Well, let me give you a shot of the recipe here. Sometimes the easy recipes are the best. Okay, this is some garbanzo beans right here. So what I do after I open the bag is I put them in a glass jar until I use them so nothing happens. Okay, number 1, expectation. Inflation will continue. Inflation is the sneaky tax and is paying for the war. Expect gasoline, utilities, and rents to go up. Number 2 thing, a lower standard of living. They've been warned, some of the places in Europe, but just to mention just food as far as the lower standard of living: more sugar, more processed food, less fresh fruit and vegetables, less milk, dairy, and cheese and meat. So that's definitely going to cause a lower standard of living. One thing that can help is eating some fairly cheap food for a couple of days and then having a better meal. Like I had hot dogs for a few days, and then I had I had a roast beef and Swiss cheese sandwich. And then, after a few days, I had some chicken Alfredo. Number 3 thing, job loss. Okay, one thing they've done is they've increased the hourly wage, but that is going to cause less workers or part-time work. Also, expect places you go to pick up the food and kiosks. Okay, another thing, in years gone by during recessions, less bank accounts. People would somehow lose their bank accounts, lose their checking accounts, no savings accounts, no credit cards. That's to be expected. Okay, less cars, and for sure less new cars, and more defaults on loans, more repos. That's bad. I used to work during one recession. Some people would come into the shop and say my car has been stolen, and it was actually repoed while they were getting their hair done. Less homeowners. Okay, people just cannot afford a home, and so that is more competition for rents. They're saying Americans are having less children. Why? Urbanization. The people have smaller living space. Increased focus on careers. They have to work more to pay the bills. And limited support networks. I think that's what we're seeing with these homeless situations too. They just don't have families that are helping them. 10, thrifting has now become a preferred way of shopping for clothing and is a growing market. So in a way, that's grouped under eBay. And I think that's probably true. I started buying clothes used. I buy them half price only though. Okay, let's see now. All right. It's possible that the U and the R war is winding down, and now it's all our fault. However, we can expect a 5-year recovery. Also, the COVID recovery was supposed to start 2024. Just when the war recovery starts for 5 years, I don't know. We have to wait and see on that one. Okay, I want to show you, I got 2 free loaves of bread. I got 3 cheese danishes and a bag of candy free. And this is the chocolate milk that I ate for lunch. So somebody says, hey, you want 2 free loaves of bread. So I eat 1 loaf of bread. Do you want bread for 2 weeks? Okay, thank you. I did videos accept all freebies. So that is really a good idea if you get the chance. Okay, now I want to talk to you real quick about these tags here on the bread. Okay, the tags, blue is Monday, green is Tuesday, red is Thursday, white is Friday, and yellow is Saturday. Okay, so they don't deliver bread on Wednesday and Saturday. And they say, oh, you can remember that because it's an alphabetical order. I would just write this down somewhere. So you would want to get a green tag on Tuesday if you could. I know out here, what is it? Food for Less, they deliver the bread in the mornings. Okay, so now I am going to be looking for big bags of dehydrated vegetables. You know, if you were going to make the pinto beans, a lot of people put carrots, onions, celery, even tomatoes, but these are a nice assortment of vegetables. So I am looking for big bags of dehydrated vegetables. And then this is pretty good. You could put a 1/4 cup of these soups in your food. Okay, now I just want to mention a few things to consider stockpiling. Okay, the number one thing probably is this olive oil. Large bags of powdered milk, the $20 bags at Walmart. Large bags of cheese. So if you have bread and you have a quarter cup of cheese, I make my own butter out of heavy cream. I can buy, I think it's, let's see, it'd be a quart of heavy cream and I can make 2 pounds of butter. But if you buy butter, it can be $10. Okay, so beans and rice, bread and cornbread, peanut butter and jelly, coffee and tea, large bags of oatmeal. They don't have to be large. They can be small if you don't have that much money. Ketchup, mustard, and soy sauce, pancake syrup, and honey. Also, I am going to be trying to dehydrate vegetables. I'm not sure how that's going to go. Okay, now I want to mention this concept. We've heard a little bit about this. Things could go suddenly, things could change suddenly, or things could go suddenly wrong. So, you know, we're thinking about all this stuff, but things could change suddenly and things could suddenly go wrong. So just by having it in the back of your mind that this is conceivable is going to help you prepare. So that is the last and probably the most important thing. I want to mention Sweden has been flooded with immigrants. So is the U.S. France has been infested, in particular Paris, with bed bugs. Now on bed bugs usually come with people or like bedding and things like that, even like movie theaters or trolleys. New York City was infested with rats, and the trash has been pretty horrific. So I think people are letting their guard down. They're getting tired. That is the last thing you want to do. You want to save as much money as you can and stockpile a little bit of food. Just take it one day at a time. Okay, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.